my vest.
We just got to Whistler, Canada, which is a couple hours outside of Vancouver. Today has been the longest travel day of our existence.
Guess what time we got up? 2:30 a.m.
Granted, we didn't need to get up that early because we didn't need to be at the airport an hour and a half before our flight.
I didn't know the new B&A terminal is a pleasure. If you are flying in Nashville,
it's really nice. They just like upgraded our airport.
There's more
Long story short
terminals. Though, it was quick.
We get to our gate, we get our burrito, all the things, and then our flight basically like almost gets canceled because they had a problem with the aircraft and there wasn't a crew to actually fix it. So the delay time kept getting pushed back and we were like crunching on time between our connection flights.
Because the guy was like, basically, it's like, if we don't hear something in the next 10 minutes, we're gonna cancel the flight because the crew people are on. Oh, I can't. He was also holding the thing so close to his mouth that you couldn't understand what he was saying.
This morning it was just chaos, honestly. So this morning was really, really chaotic, and then we ended up getting on our flight though and having like just enough time between our connections. So we connected through Dallas, which is like the hub for American, and then we had a 4-hour flight from Dallas to Vancouver, and then once we got to Vancouver we had a 2-hour shuttle ride from there to our hotel. And the first thing that the guy says when we get to our hotel is, "Have you eaten lunch?" And Jason and I have been up since 2 a.m. We literally were like, I don't know. We were like, we've eaten so many small meals because we kept going like back in time zones. So I feel like when you travel back and it keeps getting earlier and earlier as you travel, you keep eating like your third lunch. So have we eaten lunch yet? It's hard to know.
Hard to say.
We split a sandwich.
Had a tiny handful of pistachios.
Where did we get that sandwich in the airport?
Tim Hortons. Yeah, nice local Canadian cuisine. Shop local, am I right?
So we're in a very goofy, delusional.
We're gonna go to the free wine tasting at the hotel right now. Welcome to the vlog.
Before we leave though, we're gonna give you a room tour before we mess up. I would say before we destroy this room. That's like the theme of
like smearing poop on the walls. Nothing happened.
Well, like before we get our stuff everywhere.
I mean, there's a huge closet.
Yeah, okay, so here is the bathroom. Ooh, shower. And guys, so last time we stayed at a Four Seasons hotel, they had all the little samples. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know my toxic trait is taking free samples from places. And this time they have full-size bottles. So nothing to steal here.
So if you're into stealing things, don't come to Four Seasons.
But go to the Vail one because they have a lot of...
Dude, the Vail one's
a lot of tiny little samples. You know? Yeah. So anyways, this is the bathroom, tub, sinks. I did notice there's like no drawers, which is kind of weird to me. There's a toilet in there. We've got a little vanity behind Jaywalls, which is where I have my stuff. Yeah, they don't open. Jason got some new shoes. Look at those kicks. Ooh, you look so stylish.
I like the cream. It's like not white. It's cream.
This is a very mountain cash fit. And then in here is our giant closet. Which I need to hang my stuff up. Oh, you already hung your stuff up. Look at you go.
That's no good.
Wow. And then this is our bedroom. And we like laid down for a bit when we got back in the room, or when we got to the room for the first time. Jaywas fell asleep and then I was like, I need to take my contacts out and like kind of freshen up my face. So I did my makeup while Jaywas took a little power nap. And we have this nice view out into the world. Sitting here in a fireplace. That's nice. And then Jason's favorite part, which is the little Nespresso bar. Got these $8 Evian glass water bottles. But we have this Glacier tap water. What a fancy bottle. And then really quick, this is my outfit. I've got on my Lululemon Scuba in the Nomad, my Free People packable puff, my Lululemon mini flares, and my Golden Goose sneakers, and then my Lululemon large belt bag. And we're going for a very casual vibe this trip. I forgot all of my rings, earrings. Killing it. We are off to find the complimentary wine tasting and s'mores that the guy at the front desk told us about.
Get up the mountain today?
You know, we just rolled in about an hour ago or so. Oh yeah, roasting the tiny marshmallows.
So small. Wow. The shredded chocolate is exotic. Good morning. It is the next day and our first full day of skiing. I don't know where Jay was when he was in this room, but last night we ended up going to bed at 7:30 because we were so exhausted after we went out and did the little wine tasting slash s'mores thing. We ended up going to get fitted for our rentals, so I got my boots and skis fitted, and then we ended up just like grabbing dinner at the little tavern downstairs right by the ski rental place, and then we came straight to bed. We thought we would go to the spa last night, but I was like, if I go to the spa right now, I'm gonna fall asleep inside of the sauna. We decided to come back and just like, I think we slept for 12 hours. So feeling rested, feeling good. Jay went down this morning and got a pastry for himself and some coffees. So we've had some coffee this morning, but we just got our snow gear on, and I'm like honestly obsessed with the Define jacket from Lululemon underneath my snowsuit because it's so long that I don't have to like tuck it in or anything. So great buy. We're gonna head out. I'm starting to sweat now.
Yeah, we gotta get off.
Just came up this Blackcomb gondola, and this place is actually the most picturesque mountain. Jay was his birthday! Crazy. Just got off the mountain. We started really early this morning and it's now 3:30 and we just got done. Went back to our room and changed out of our snow clothes. But we did so much today. That's crazy is the runs run forever. So Jaywas timed it, and from the very bottom to like the very top, at least like as far as we were willing to go. 38-minute ride down.
I said from the very bottom to the very top.
From the very top to the very bottom.
When you ride from the bottom up to the top of the...
Well, okay, sorry. You ride the gondola from the bottom to the top and from the top to the bottom. It is...
But I started the timer at the top.
Sorry, yeah. He started the timer at the top, 38 minutes down the mountain, not up the mountain. And so beautiful. I mean, you guys saw, like, it's basically like going on a hike through the mountains with all the snow and the trees and best weather. It is like 40 degrees, sunny. So towards the end, the snow had become a little bit more like slushy because it had started to melt. But this morning it was like perfect conditions. And because it was so warm, we didn't have to wear like sweatpants over our leggings or anything like that. It was honestly so enjoyable.
Yeah, it was incredible.
And for some reason, it's like dead today. We were worried that because it's like kind of peak season here at Whistler that we would run into like super long lift lines, and then also just like the mountain being really, really crowded, which makes me nervous skiing because I'm not like the most advanced skier, so I'm usually the one that's like trying to not like hit other people or to not be hit because I'm moving so slow. But there was like hardly anyone on the mountain. There were multiple times within our run where we did not see a single person. We were like, where is everybody? But we are here on a Monday. So I think that's just like one of the perks of like being able to come here not on the weekends. But now we are walking to go to a coffee shop and try to get a little afternoon coffee, a little refresh, and then I think we're gonna try to go to the spa after that. I haven't been to the spa yet. We walked over there to make sure we had our massage appointments booked and confirmed, but we haven't actually like been in the spa yet, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Basically, my ideal day is ski until like 2 or 3 and then hit the spa. We got a breakfast cookie and 2 drip coffees. Was bringing us to yet another Lululemon.
Hey, I do what I can.
Are these the shorts that you just got? Or are these the? Oh, these are the short ones in Nomad. Honestly, love this color. This color's amazing. The trouble is that we're here and it's like snowing, but back at home it's like 75 degrees. But while we're here, I'm like, I want to try on this jacket that I've had my eye on for a while. And then JLS found a shirt with little thumb holes to wear.
Thumb holes shirt for like in your gloves so that when you fall like an idiot on the mountain, you don't get snow up your sleeve like I did today.
I love this so much. This is the size 4, which is what I'm normally in tops. And I feel like I would want this size to like wear over long sleeve tops. Right now I just got it over a bra, but isn't this so cute? We are back in the room and Jaywaz just did a ice bath, or not even ice bath, just like a cold bath. I don't know why. He said it's good for his muscles in his body, but I'm going to the spa. I'm in my robe, I have my swimsuit on. I'm gonna go chill at the spa and go and do the sauna. I hope they have like the steam room again, and then they usually have like hot tubs within the spa, so I haven't been in there yet, so I'm really excited to check it out. Look who decided to join me to go to the spa.
Hey,
look at his tiny slippers.
I know. I'm gonna go down to the desk and ask for some XLs. These robes have these like really pretentious collars that I am living for right now.
Our favorite thing has been watching everybody just unashamedly walking through the hotel like lobby and just basically the whole hotel area in their robes and slippers. Went on the mountain.
Let's do it.
Literally, as we stepped onto the elevator, there was another couple in their robes and slippers. We're all just wandering the hotel, dressed like this.
I say Four Seasons wish they're robes only, baby.
All right, we are back from the spa and rinsed off, changed, and we're gonna go walk to go get some ramen. It's like a 20-minute walk through the village, but I want to show you guys my outfit because I'm wearing the windbreaker jacket and I've got a lot of layers on because it's obviously a little bit colder here, but I feel like this is gonna be so amazing for the spring. It's like water resistant, it's a windbreaking material. I think this is the trench color puffer vest from Lululemon, my scuba in Nomad from Lululemon, and then I've got on a pair of Madewell denim and my Jenny Kane slippers. This looks so good. I subbed out the mushrooms for the egg. The apps were so good, so very excited. Good morning. It is day 2. We're up, we're dressed, we're caffeinated, and we're walking to the base of the mountain. Today we are going to take the gondola from peak to peak over to Whistler Mountain because yesterday we skied on Blackcomb Mountain. So there are 2 mountains all connected by a gondola, and it's supposed to be like the most incredible gondola ride. So we're gonna ride over there to Whistler Mountain and enjoy that mountain today, and then for our 3rd day tomorrow, we'll just get to pick which mountain we like the best. Walking over to the second gondola. We just did our first run. Jay Wallace has got his park map.
I already have a park map.
And we're about to do the 8-mile run down the other
Beef
side.
Stew Trail, baby.
These runs are so long.
It's true.
It is wild. You should time the long one.
I will, yeah.
Yeah. Is this the longest one we're gonna do? The 8-mile?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I just heard someone on a gondola being like, it's 8 miles.
It might not be 8 miles.
I don't want to spread that, but it looks at least as long
It looks really long.
the long one we did yesterday,
Yeah.
which was like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, my legs though are tired from yesterday. Day 2 hits a little different. This doesn't even feel real. Finished up our day skiing and we went from about, did we start at 9 or 10?
9:30.
Yeah, closer to 10ish, but we ended up going until around 3 again and we got to do both mountains. So we did the, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting the name of it. No, the other one, Blackcomb. So we did the Blackcomb Mountain and then we also did Whistler Mountain, and I think, honestly, I feel like we'll do both tomorrow. They both had really, really good runs, like at the very top. So we really enjoyed both mountains. I mean, it was like the most beautiful scenery ever. So we finished up skiing though. Our shins and our bodies are so sore. I'm so sore. We both took a bath when we got back, and I am not like a bath taker, but when Jay Wallace took a bath, I was like, I might do that. And I ended up taking a bath and getting ready because Jay Wallace booked a snowmobile excursion today that he actually saw when he was kind of doing some research about Whistler. He was like, what to do in Whistler? And a YouTube video came up that this girl had where she, and I guess her husband or boyfriend, I don't know who, but they had done this like snowmobile excursion to this like steak dinner. And so Jay was like looked it up and he actually left a comment on her video. And she responded. And she responds like, that's the power of YouTube, is like finding good recommendations or finding like spots to go to or to check out. So we are walking over back to Whistler Village so that we can get on the shuttle that I think will take us to the little snowmobile lodge. But the weather has been so ideal this whole trip. We were like sweating coming down the mountain today. It was like 40 degrees and sunny, and the snow had turned a little bit slushy-ish. But
fresh gum.
Ew.
New shoes.
Anyway, we've been having a wonderful time. It has been so perfect, and honestly, we highly recommend coming here this time of year because the mountains have like no lines on the lifts, and there's no part really except for like the restaurants up at the top of the mountain that's like crowded so far.
We've gotten tables every time.
Yeah. But we've been loving it here. We're sad we only have one more day after this. It's gone by so fast, but tonight should be really, really fun. So we are over at the Whistler Mountain base now. So we're at the Blackcomb base. That's where Four Seasons is at. And the Whistler base is bumping. It is way more populated and just like a lot more lively. The Lululemon's over here, there's some Ritzy over here. They've got a lot more restaurants, a lot more stores, a lot more bars, but it is a little bit more like busy and crowded. So if you're wondering to stay in Whistler or Blackcomb, we personally like staying in Blackcomb because you can just walk right over here within 10 minutes. But you don't have to like deal with the crowds and stuff, the gondolas. My boots are so big on my feet. Are yours big?
Yeah, mine are huge.
Elbows, that means you're nice and strong. You can use your whole upper body strength, right? If you're all the way back here like this, you're just outstretched, you're not that strong. So forward, and then your weight's on top of the skis and the engine, right? Because that's how we're controlling the machine. You're a lot lighter now.
There you go.
This is the cabin where we're doing our steak dinner. This is so fun. We did so good. And then this is the view. Is this the most beautiful thing ever? Well, I just used that outhouse. Oop, I guess I forgot to shut the door. Oh, wait, we'll shut. Oh, this is so cute. I don't even understand. This is so precious. We're just out here doing some science. Oh, wobbly table. Melting some butter. We're eating a steak dinner on top of a mountain in a cabin. Candlelight. Good work, Jay-Waz.
Get your first bite here.
Got some dessert. Sticky date pudding. Good morning. It is the next day, our last day here in Whistler, and we ended up getting back to our hotel room around like 10 p.m. last night. Basically, last night we snowmobiled up to the cabin, and we were honestly really surprised by how much snowmobiling we got to do. I don't know, we kind of were hesitant about these excursions because
You just never know what you're getting into. Like, it might be like a gimmicky, touristy, I don't know, you ride like 100 feet and then there's the dinner, but it was legit. I mean,
and there were like switchbacks that we had to ride up
climbing
and
up the
down,
mountain.
and like towards the like end of the way up and like the whole way down, the instructor, like our leader, was going so fast.
He was like hauling.
He was like leaving people in the dust. Not really, like he was making sure that we were all together, but it was fun because you actually got to like push the snowmobile to not its limit, but like go faster than like 10 miles an hour.
My limit, yeah. I went as fast as I was comfortable going, which I felt like, I don't know, when you sign up for a tour, you're like, how fast are they gonna let me go, whatever, but
Yes.
I mean, it could have gone faster, and I was like, I
Yeah.
hit like 48 kilometers an hour, so I don't know how fast that is, but it felt fast.
It did feel fast.
Faster than I'm comfortable.
And I was so happy to be riding on the back because towards the end, like after dinner, I was like all sleepy and I was just like vibing on the back of the snowmobile while he was just driving. But it was honestly so fun. I feel like I would definitely do that again. But we definitely are glad that we came this time of the year because the instructor said that there are like times in the year where it's like negative 15 degrees out and there's like a wind chill. And we honestly had the perfect weather. Yeah. It was so warm and sunny on the way up, and then we got to hit the like top of the mountain where we were gonna have our dinner right at sunset. So it was like as the sun was going down behind the mountain, which if you don't go after daylight savings, you would basically not be able to hit the sunset at that time. So this time of the year
Yeah, if you're here
was
end of March,
perfect.
do this.
Oh, it was so
It was
perfect.
awesome.
And he
Yeah.
said that during the summer, they take those same trails and they do ATVs up the mountain. And then you can also sign up for like advanced snowmobiling where they like drop you off of
Backcountry
ledges and
powder, yeah.
do like that kind of stuff. We were definitely A-okay with
Yeah,
the
that was good with what we did.
yeah, the groomed road. But it was honestly so fun. We've got one more day here skiing, so we're about to head out. And I'm pretty much just gonna end this vlog here because we're gonna do the same things that we did yesterday. We are, however, going to the spa to get a massage on
But we
our
ain't
last
filming
night.
that.
But we're not gonna be able to film that anyway, so
Yeah.
I thought I would just go ahead and end the vlog here. If you like this video though, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave us a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to stick around for some more videos. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
We made it on the last chair of the day. Check,
It's crazy.
check this out. Just us. Insane.